Hello students, today's video session let us understand how to solve convolution summation problem if x of n and h of n are given as mathematical equations like this. In this example 1 which I am discussing, x of n is given as u of n and h of n is given as 3 by 4 raised to n u of n. You have to find convolution of x of n and h of n. This is the convolution. You have to convolute these two signals so as to find y of n. You know that y of n is equal to summation k is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of n minus k. This is convolution formula. Very important formula. Convolution formula is this. If you observe this formula, first x of n is given, you have to convert it into x of k. Very simple. Wherever n is there in x of n equation, you replace it with k. That's all. Second equation, h of n minus k. Meaning is whatever h of n is given, in place of n, replace it with n minus k. Now, let me apply this concept what I am telling you now. Y of n is equal to summation k is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k. What is this? U of n is there. Instead of u of n, u of k. What I am doing? Instead of n here, I am just replacing it with k. That's all. Second, h of n minus k. Whatever h of n is given, instead of n, you replace it with n minus k. You see what I am doing? 3 by 4 raised to n is there, instead of n I am writing n minus k. U of n is there, instead of u of n I am writing u of n minus k. Okay, u of n minus k. Now see this. I hope you understood what I did. U of n was given, x of n, I did u of k. Wherever n was there in x of n, I replaced it with k. What about the second? In h of n, wherever n was there, I replaced it with n minus k. Now this is what is the resulting formula. Now continuing with this. First let me analyze this. What is the meaning of u of k? U of k means it's a step function. Step means starts at where? Starts at 0. Starts at 0. Now this u of k starts with 0. There is no meaning for you to sum it from k is equal to minus infinity, because this u of k whatever is there, its starting point itself is 0. U of k or u of n, all meaning is they start at the point 0. Hence there is no meaning for me to sum it from k is equal to minus infinity. The first concept which you are applying in this formula is starting summation point starts from k is equal to 0 to infinity, and u of k, it is having value of 1. Hence there is no meaning for me to put it here. Instead of u of k, I am doing two changes. One is u of k means 1 unit step and its starting point is 0. These two changes I did from the first whatever write up I have made there. Next, 3 by 4 raised to n minus k, u of n minus k. Each step I am writing. Later, once you understood these concepts, you can skip everything there and go further. 3 by 4 raised to n minus k, u of n minus k. Now coming back to u of n minus k. Let me analyze this u of n minus k. This u of n minus k with respect to k means, you see, it is observed to be in this manner. It is a reflected signal. It's a reflected unit step signal. This is 0 means this is n. This is n. Please try to understand our signal is with respect to k. Hence there is minus k. Minus k means it's a reflected signal and n is a constant. N is a constant, shifting constant. Hence this is u of n minus k. Meaning is it's a reflected signal which is present like this. What is the meaning of u of n minus k? The signal is present till n. The signal is present till n. hence no meaning for you to sum it up till infinity. No meaning for you to sum it up till infinity. My summation ends at n, not at infinity. Again, this point you have to modify. Let me come down now. Is equal to k is equal to 0 to infinity was there, but infinity is truncated to n now. N 3 by 4 raised to n minus k. I am replacing u of n minus k by 1 because it's a unit step. Unit step means what? Its magnitude is 1. And I have already told you that it is ending at n, hence here I have made it as n. 3 by 4 raised to n minus k. Now you can see I started with u of k 3 by 4 raised to n minus k, u of n minus k. I reduced it into 3 by 4 raised to n minus k. Now you can see the given formula is with respect to k, not with respect to n. Summation starts from k is equal to 0 to k is equal to n. Try to understand that it is k is the variable, not n. N is a constant. Now I am continuing here. Y of n is equal to k is equal to 3. Now I just make this like this. K is equal to 0 to n 3 by 4 raised to n 3 by 4 raised to minus k, 3 by 4 raised to minus k. Now 3 by 4 raised to n is a constant. I shall keep it outside. Summation k is equal to 0 to n 3 by 4 raised to minus k raised to minus k. Now this 3 by 4 raised to minus k, I shall write it as 4 by 3 raised to k. Okay, no problem. 3 by 4 raised to n summation k is equal to 0 to n. 3 by 4 raised to minus k is there. You can write it as 3 by 4 raised to minus 1 raised to k or 4 by 3 raised to k. 4 by 3 raised to k. Now this is again a standard formula to be used. The meaning is apply this formula. Okay, I am writing the first formula. Summation n is equal to 0 to, n means a variable, n is equal to 0 to n. Summation n is equal to 0 to n alpha raised to n, is equal to 1 minus alpha raised to whatever number is there, no, plus 1 minus alpha raised to n plus 1 divided by 1 minus alpha. This is a standard formula which you have to apply, and a very important formula. What I am doing, something raised to n, summation something raised to n, summation starts from 0, ends at n. How to do the summation? The formula is 1 minus alpha raised to n plus 1 divided by 1 minus alpha. See, some number may be there, sometimes 10 may be there. Here what happens? 1 minus this alpha, whatever comes in the bracket, raised to that number plus 1 results here. This formula is very important for us to apply most of the cases in convolution summation. Now let me see this. 3 by 4 raised to n, summation starts from 0 to n, 4 by 3 raised to k, right? How to apply that? 1 minus, what was there in bracket? 4 by 3 raised to n plus 1. What is there? N is there, no? N plus 1 I wrote, divided by 1 minus 4 by 3. 1 minus 4 by 3. Now 3 by 4 raised to n. 1 minus 4 by 3 means 3 minus 4 minus 1 by 3. Minus 1 by 3 means 3 goes to the top here, correct? And because of the minus, I will bring this 4 by 3 raised to n plus 1 minus 1 into picture. This is what is my answer, y of n in general. This is my answer. Suppose you are asked to find any values. Find y of n for n is equal to say 5, 10, minus 5. What you have to do? You have to substitute for n. Just one example I will do. Y of 10 is equal to 3 by 4 raised to 10 multiplied by 3 into 4 by 3 raised to n plus 1. 10 plus 1, 11 minus 1. Okay, minus 1. Just see the answer. I think the answer becomes 3.81. Answer becomes 3.831. Verify your answer. Y of 10. Yeah. You can find y of 5. I have done y of 10. You can try this. Try this y of 10. What about y of minus 5? See, y of minus 5 value is 0. Y of minus 5 value is 0. Why y of minus 5 value is 0? Our starting summation itself starts from 0. And there are no values for n less than 0. For n less than 0, y of minus 5 is equal to 0. Hence, this formula is applicable for n greater than or equal to 0. Y of minus 5 is equal to 0. This is how you can try to solve the convolution summation formula if x of n and h of n are given as numerical mathematical equations like this. X of n is equal to u of n, h of n is equal to 3 by 4 raised to n u of n, or half raised to n u of n, or in general alpha raised to n u of n, like this. All this comes under the same way to solve. I hope you understood this concept. Very, very important. And any point here, if you are not understood, you can consult with me, talk to me, or discuss this issue in your group. Okay, I hope you understood. Further in the same convolution summation, I shall solve some more problems. Okay, let us understand this convolution summation very correctly. Okay, thank you.